it's Little Kelly back with another video on the Kelly and Carly Vlogs channel. And I don't even want to talk about this. I don't know why I decided to do this because it's so embarrassing. But today's video is going to be going back on some of my preteen, early teens to late teens photos to show the evolution of what is Little Kelly. So you may all think, oh, like I know Little Kelly. I've known Little Kelly for 2 years. Little Kelly has had many style mistakes, hair decision mistakes, cringy little photo shoots with friends mistakes. Oh, I don't know why I thought of doing this. I was just looking back on some old photos and I thought that you guys would think this is absolutely hilarious. So, I have this whole folder is of photos. I don't even know where to start. Okay. Let's start over here. Here is the first one. I'm gonna like size this up so you guys can see it properly. Oh my goodness. So that is me and my friend Megan when we went ice skating. It says 2000 on it. Would 10 years ago be right on that? Or not 10, 17? No, okay. So the date on the clock had to have been wrong. Yeah, because it says it's at like 3 a.m. So it was when we went ice skating. I think we were around 14, maybe 13, 14. But I brought a camera and I decided I was going to have like all these black and white photos. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway. Here's another one of me and Megan. Now you're going to see a lot of like the same of my friends because there's some that I'm really, really good friends with and we just don't get into photos that often, or we weren't really that friendly back when we were a little bit younger or whatever. And then there's friends like Megan who I've known forever, and Sophie and Kira and stuff, and we like had photo shoots. So this is an example. I can't believe I'm doing this, but look at my hair. Okay, so it's dark hair, it's super short. I don't know what we were doing. I think we were just really bored and I had gotten a new webcam on my laptop and I thought it'd be a great idea to do a photo shoot. So I text my friends before I started this video because I was like, imagine if they didn't want me to put these photos in, but they all said it was all cool. So you're going to be eating your words now, girls. But that's Megan, and then look at this. Oh my, what is that pose? Like, what is that? I don't even know. And like Megan with the tongue. I don't even know. It looks so ridiculous, but back then it was so cool. And there's another one. I'm like looking off into the distance. What is that like? Megan's still biting her tongue. And there I'm biting my tongue this time. Oh, goodness. Oh, clear that off. Oh, I just can't believe how silly we were. And oh, black and white. Because I always loved to go black and white. Oh, little love her, how cute. And then some weird thing. I don't even know what these are. Oh, here's another one. So she got a new ring that said love, and we always were doing peace signs and stuff like all the time. Back then it was really cool to do like peace and pout. And look at my hair, like the fringe is like all the way over. Like I have so much hair on this side of my head. It looks like my brain is bulging out. And then it's so short as well. Like that was the thing. I think that was like about the shortest I ever went with my hair. And then that's my friend Sophie. So that's Sophie, that's Megan, and that's me. And here's another one. Oh, gosh. Okay, yeah. I think we were getting ready to go to a disco. So where we lived, there was like like what they call an underage disco. So in Ireland, you have to be 18 to go to nightclubs or out partying or whatever, or at least consume alcohol or anything like that. And then they used to put on these discos for younger kids that didn't involve alcohol. So it was just dancing and music and like getting dressed up and stuff like that. And this was before we went. I think we were waiting on my friends. So we decided to do a photo shoot. Look at this. Look at Megan's face. And look at Sophie. And then I actually look like my brother Ryan when I do that. He does that all the time. And then, this is one of my favorite photos ever. And we always said we'll never forget what we were laughing about in that photo. And we've completely forgotten. And I'm so upset about it because it's so cute. I mean, look at us. We were so young. We were so happy. We were like the Three Musketeers. I love my friends. Anyway, that photo is just so funny. Oh, Why was it not going? Oh, there we go. I just need to move. There's another one. Sleeping Megan. And, oh, that pose was like the coolest pose back then. Do people still do this pose? Is this the thing? I feel like people dab now and there's stuff like that. But we used to do this and think we were really cool. And it's so embarrassing. And I don't know why we took so many photos. And there's me and Sophie again. I think we were like 14, 15. I'm really bad at timelines. But there's just so many of us. Like, what is that? Like, the lion, the tiger, the rawr. I literally must have thought I was really cool back then. But I wasn't. Ever. Look at Megan. Look at her in the background. And Sophie's just laughing so hard. Oh, goodness. Those were the days. Okay, here's me and my friend, other Sophie. So I have two friends called Sophie. One has dark hair, one has blonde hair. But I actually wanted to show you guys all these photos as well. So you see that my hair color was so different back then. So you can't really see Sophie in that one. But this one was more about the makeup. What caught my eye about this one was the heavy black eyeliner. And what I remember at being like 13, 14 is we never used to wear like layers and layers of makeup. Like, you know me, I don't really wear much makeup when I'm doing videos or anything like that. I'll rarely put on a full face makeup. But when we were younger, we didn't, like, the whole caking makeup on thing wasn't a thing for us. It was always having this black eyeliner in your eye. And I have very small eyes anyway. I have very small eyes anyway, and it just made them look really, really, really small. I think there's more pictures to explain what I was thinking. Because I just want you guys to see, like, we all do not that that's embarrassing, but we all have embarrassing moments when we're growing up trying to find who we are. So this is me and my other friend, Amy, who lives in Australia now. She's lived there for, gosh, about 10 years, I want to say. No, not that long. Was it? She's been gone a while now. But we were like best buds and we did home economics together. So that's like cooking class. I don't know. Yeah, cooking class. And we used to always be sneaky and take little sneaky selfies from underneath the table. Here's another one with the black eyeliner. The questionable black eyeliner. Like, look at my poor eyes. They look so small. And that's my friend Megan again. We went out a day to the beach. So we went, what did we do? We got the bus into Dublin City and then got a train from Dublin City to another part of Dublin that had a beach, and we just chilled out at the beach all day. But like, we literally looked like tourists because all we were doing was taking photos. And I thought I chose this one because I came across it when I was going through all these old photos. And that's Scott. That is Tiny Turtle eating breakfast. He's going to get so angry when I put this in. Everyone go tell him that I put this photo in. But I just thought it was so funny. And he looks so young. And I thought you guys should see it. And here we go. Kelly with the red hair. I bet you guys never would have thought that I dyed my hair like a shade of red. I know it's not like bright red or anything like that. But this is, again, my friend Sophie. And this is me, and this is our friend Megan, who you know from the photos, and Aisling, who was actually in my mystery friend reveal vlog. Their 18th birthday. So 18th birthdays are huge in Ireland. It's so much fun. Everyone, like all your friends from school, everyone shows up. So this was before the party, and I had super red hair, and I actually kind of liked it back then. I went back to it a few times. So I don't know if I have a photo of my original hair. I might do. I went from like my original hair to going completely darker. I started going browner. And then I went red. And I have, all of this was home dyes because I did not have the money to go get my hair done all the time. And it ruined my poor hair. Like, I remember going to the hairdresser. The hairdresser that I have now, who does my blonde, it took her so much time to strip away all the dye and damage that I'd done to my hair over the years. But it's crazy. And there's us at a disco. So that's what I'm saying, an underage disco. So this is when all people under 18, we used to go out and we party. And my hair is pretty red there. And I had like I used to have like a full fringe. So like a fringe. So see the way this is like swept to the side now? I used to be like just literally there. And I had that for years. Like even when I was growing up as a kid. Like, here's a baby photo. And this is my friend Amy, not the other Amy. So a lot of my friends have the same name. So there's, when we were in school, there was 2 Lauras, 2 Kiras, 2 Sophies, 2 Lauras, 2 Kiras, 2 Sophies, 2 Amy's. So that's a lot with the same name, like, in the same friends group. So that's my friend, my childhood friend, Amy. And there's me. And look at my hair and, like, my hat and my... I was horrible. Here's me having fun. That was outside my friend and Megan's back garden, and we used to go out there and play on the trampoline, especially on sunny days, which doesn't happen very often in Ireland. So when it does, we used to take advantage of it, and it's a good memory. And look at us pout. I swear the pout, and I still do the pout, and it's like a habit. Like I can't control myself, and I have to pout. Oh goodness! But look, she had that. Look, we had matching necklaces, best friends. Isn't that so adorable? And I had the other one to that as well, I think, but I just didn't have it on that day. But we were like the bestest of pals, and we still are. And there's my other friend, Sophie. So Sophie IE, Sophie Blonde Sophie. And that's another one from the party, and I have my red hair. Here was my first prom photo. I can't believe I'm bringing this up. So, you may notice there's lots of people here, and this was my date, Ryan, to my first prom, and he had a girlfriend, but I don't know, she couldn't make it or something. And me and him were really good friends, so he asked me as a friend, and we went, and it was so cute. And there's my friend Laura, and then Anya, who I went to school with, and Kim, and I can't remember that girl's name because she was like not from our school. But so this was like the prom. He was a year older, so it was his prom. So he asked me to his prom. We call it a Debs in Ireland. I feel really weird calling it a prom, but yeah. So that was one of them. And here's another one so you can see. Look how cute. Laura, Kim, and myself. And I felt so pretty that day. Do you know when you just feel like a princess? I really did feel like a princess in that dress. And I have one from my prom somewhere in here too. So there's another one with my friend Sophie. Okay, I think I was put this one in to show kind of my natural hair colour. So this, I think, was my natural hair colour. Maybe a little bit of dye in that. I can't really tell anymore. I started dyeing my hair at a very young age, and I regret it completely because it was so nice naturally, and I don't know why I did it. I was convinced I was ginger because there is a little bit of ginger in my hair. Here's all my friends on our graduation night, and I decided to put this in for a reason. The reason was this is the night that David and I exchanged phone numbers, believe it or not. So no, me and David have known each other for years and years and years. He was friends with my brothers in school. I think I've said this story. And we were going out to a nightclub to celebrate graduating high school. And because you can go out at 18 in Ireland. And we went out, so we all got dressed up, and we always had a funny group picture, and that's the funny group picture. And we went out, and there was like this VIP part to the club. I actually feel so embarrassed telling this story. So me and my friend were like, we were gonna blag our way up. So we like went up to like the security guy, and we were like blagging, and we managed to actually talk our way up into the VIP section. And when I got there, who did I see after like not seeing him for years? Only David. And I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long, and whatever. And I was actually seeing like a guy at a time, and he was seeing a girl. So we were like, we exchanged numbers just as friends. And then it wasn't until like a year later that we actually started texting and talking. But yeah, that night was the night that me and David exchanged phone numbers. It's so embarrassing talking about it. This vlog is going to be long. Okay, there's another one with my red hair. And this, I wanted to show this because this is actually where I used to work. But this was a Christmas night out. So this is my friend Kim, who used to work with me as well. And this was the hotel that I worked in behind the bar. And I brought that in because it was a Christmas night out, and there she was, and she was working, and it was a little uniform we used to have to wear. And there's Megan again, and me, and my red hair. This is an embarrassing one. What am I wearing? So basically, I think what has happened here, I'm trying to remember, but I think what happened was we just finished our last exams in high school. So in Ireland, there's like a build up, and you have these huge exams after your like 5 to 6 years in high school. And it's like, we have to retain all the knowledge you know about everything. And it's like so stressful. I completely disagree with the exams. I don't think they benefit anyone, but that's besides the point. So we went to a bonfire, and we were burning like our school books and our school uniform that we used to have to wear. And it was kind of like, woo, we finished high school, like, yay. And, but it was kind of sunny, kind of warm. But it was in my friend's house who had like lots of land and animals and stuff. Obviously the fire wasn't there, but they had built this bonfire. But we went up in Wellington boots. We call them wellies in Ireland. You probably do in America, I don't know. These little boots here so we didn't get wet, and I decided to go all matching with my pink, luminous pink hat, pink shades, and pink Wellington boots. And I'm pretty sure that's one of my brother's jumpers. I don't know what happened. And this is my friend Aisling, and look at her hat. She's so cute. I love Aisling. Look at her. She was in the mystery reveal, friend reveal vlog as well. So if you want to go watch that. Here was my prom. And look how all my pretty ladies. Oh my gosh. So this was our friends group in high school. All of us hung out all the time. We had such a big group of friends, and we obviously had friends with other people. Oh my gosh, Sophie's dress was so nice, and Megan's and Kira's and everyone's. But there I am with the long, you probably wouldn't have even noticed it was me, the long black hair. So I'd gone back super dark at this stage. I absolutely hate my hair in my prom photos, so I went to go get my hair done on my prom, and it turned out horrible, and I had to try fix it, and I didn't have time, and it was just awful. And the same thing happened with my makeup on my prom day. Not ideal, but I thought I'd throw these photos in so you could see my dress, because I did adore my dress. I felt like a mermaid in it. It was so like sparkly and glam, and oh my gosh, and my mom spent so much money on it, and like she shouldn't have, and it was just perfect. I fell in love with it. It was like when it's the dress. You'd swear I was getting married the way it went on, and I just really loved that dress, and I still have it. And there's another one where I have my dark hair again, but it's a bit shorter, no extensions. And here is my natural hair color. So this is one of the first photos that I had up on Facebook, which is where I'm getting all these photos. I don't have real baby ones. I probably do at home or my mom's house, like printed out. But I just kind of went on Facebook because we had Bebo. I don't even know if you guys know what that is. Picture when people talk about MySpace. So they're like, oh my gosh, we used to use MySpace. We used to use Bebo. And I've got loads of embarrassing pictures on there. But then they shut it down. And I don't know if I can get the photos back off there. But I have loads of embarrassing photos. But these are all my like old ones from Facebook. Because I had Facebook for years. And so this was my original hair color before I started dyeing it. And now I'm blonde. And this is my friend Megan, my friend Kira, and my friend Sophie. And this was our first little dance that we were going to. Well, my first little dance that I was going to. I'd never been to one. And it was in the local rugby club. Oh, when I look back on it, it's so country. It was in the local rugby club, and they just had a DJ and some lights, and they called it like a dance, and we went, and I had a great time. For a first dance experience, it was really, really fun. I think that's all of them. It is all of them. We've been through all the photos. Oh my gosh, this actually turned out to be such a long vlog. If you've hung on this long, congratulations! You've seen every embarrassing photo of me that I could find. And yeah, so that just shows that, like, as much as everyone seems, like, put together and, like, you have to be real cool, oh my gosh, you think you're cool at the time and then you look back at it in a few years and you just laugh at it, and you have to learn to laugh at it. And I think there's so much pressure on people to, like, look a certain way these days, and it just goes to show I didn't know what I wanted to look like. I had red hair, black hair, blonde hair, brown hair. Like, I didn't know. My style was so scattered. And you don't need to know yourself until, or be true to yourself, but unless you don't know yourself, just have fun trying, because I did. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a huge like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the Kelly and Carly Vlogs channel. Don't forget to subscribe to Little Kelly and Little Carly and all the rest of the Little Club. Follow us on all our social medias. And until next time, I can't believe I showed you guys all these photos. Please don't tag me in them on Instagram or something. I'll die. But until next time, guys, bye!